Welcome to our class today. We are still focused on geometry lessons and specifically to continue from our last video on the circumcenter of a triangle. But today's case, we are going to include the incenter. Now, what is the circumcenter of a triangle? As you can see on the board, when the sides of a triangle, like triangle A, B, C, are being bisected, the word bisected simply means dividing the line, the side of that triangle into two equal parts. If you are being bisected by pinning a compass like this, let me say at this point and at this point, then you join a line. The same thing is done to A and B, and then A and C, and then we have a center. Now that center is called the circumcenter. It is at that center that you can keep your compass and draw a circle, which the circumference of that circle will touch the vertices of that triangle. In some cases, the circumcenter can be inside the triangle, but other cases, like in example 2, it can be outside the triangle. But something outstanding is that the sides of the triangle are being bisected in order to have a point called the circumcenter. Take note that each triangle has only one circumcenter, which, as I said earlier, can be inside and outside the triangle. At this point, I want to pause and remind you to subscribe to this channel and then like this video and share it. In fact, make comments below the video so that other persons can benefit from this arrangement. Now, let's look at another aspect of our lesson today, and that is the incenter of a triangle. The incenter is the center of an inscribed circle in the triangle. That simply means when we draw a circle inside the triangle, we have what we call the in circle. That is a circle that is inside this triangle. And the center of that circle is the incenter of that triangle. But how do we find the incenter? In this case, instead of bisecting the sides of the triangle, we bisect the interior angles of that triangle. How do we bisect the interior angle? One way we can do that is by pinning our compass at the vertices of the triangle, and then we have an arc drawn this way. At the point of that arc, we can pin at each of the boundaries of the arc, and then we draw interior arcs where we can now join to bisect the angle. When we do that to each of the vertices, and that will give us straight lines that the intersection of those three lines will give us what we call the incenter of the triangle. Now, this point should be clearer that the angle bisectors of a triangle are concurrent. In the same vein, the perpendicular bisectors of the sides of a triangle are also concurrent. But what does this mean? They intersect at the circumcenter of a triangle, that is for this type of triangle that have a circumcircle, or they meet at the center like this for an inscribed circle called the incircle of a triangle. So today, what we have learned is the difference between the circumcenter of a triangle, where we bisect the sides of the triangle to find it, and the incenter of a triangle, where we bisect the interior angles of the triangle to find it. Thank you so much.